Hello and welcome back to All the Mods 8. I don't know why I do that. I say it weird. Probably because I'm a weird guy. But anyway, so today it took me a little while to record one of these episodes. Long story short, I got sick. My girlfriend got sick. The holidays were around and yada, yada, yada. A whole bunch of other stuff just kind of happened. So I'm sorry that I missed two of these episodes because they usually come out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I was kind of toying with what exactly I wanted to do today, and there's a bunch of stuff that I could go over, but I'll just save it for another episode. I landed on power because we kind of need power. We're at the point, basically, where we're completely drained of this, and our builder, aka our quarry, is not running at full strength because of a lack of power. So if we fix the power, our quarry will be so much faster, so much quicker, and so much better. So the setup we're going to use for power is actually involving a gas-burning generator. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. It's from Mechanism. Very powerful, actually. And the reason we're using this is because, one, someone in the comments of a different series told me about it, and it's really, really it's strong. It's really good power. And they saw it from someone else in another video. As soon as I make all of the machines that I need, there's a bunch of them in Mechanism that you need for this. You need the electrolytic or separator. There's a separator in here. I was right. Electrolytic separator. There's a few. I can't even remember what they're all called, but they are from Mechanism. And we're going to go through, Mechanism stuff. It requires all similar kinds of materials. I'm just going to go ahead and grind out all of the machines that we need. And I'm going to see if I can't figure out the setup that Efficiency told me about. And again, we're going to see who they saw it from. So we can... I'm huge on proper credit, guys. I'm huge on giving credit where it's due because I don't ever like to claim other people's work as my own. Stubborn Disciple is the one who showed the commenter how to do these things, sort of, kind of, they put it in a video or whatnot, and Efficiency condensed it. So, of course, Stubborn Disciple doesn't necessarily get credit for creating this. It's a gas-burning generator, and it's in the pack, but it is what it is, worth a mention. And Efficiency compacted it, and we're going to at least start with their design that they outlined. We may change it up depending on what I see, but after you get the melon slices, these guys will crush down into biofuel, right? I don't have them hooked up with power, so I can't actually do it yet, but, So after this guy turns into biofuel by crushing the melon slices, that biofuel actually goes in here. Now, this guy needs to be fed by water and hydrogen. This guy gets fed with water and splits into hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen can be sent into this guy, and the oxygen can be dumped. Or if you want to keep it, you can, I suppose, but, Now, as this guy processes that biofuel using the materials, the water, and the hydrogen, it will actually create a byproduct and ethylene. Ethylene is then piped out and sent into the gas-burning generators, which creates the mass load of energy that we're looking for. So it might sound a little complicated, but hopefully you followed along enough. What I need to do is actually kind of read through the comment again just to see a little bit about it. I'm going to try to set it up as recommended, and then we're going to see what will work and what won't. I know it's not what Efficiency was talking about in the comments. Couldn't exactly figure that out. They mentioned a chemical tank or gas tank or something to put on top. I was, you know what? It's probably just better to come up with my own little footprint thing. So I went ahead and just kind of did this. So we're pulling the melon slices out of here via this pipe here. This pipe is actually doing 3 or 4 different things, but it's pulling the melon slices out and putting them into the crusher, giving us biofuel. Biofuel is being piped directly through contact, they're touching, into this guy, who is also being fed hydrogen from this guy. Ooh, energy's causing problems. But it's basically, I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what? It's probably not capable of sending enough energy right now. I need to upgrade that. Anyway, so this guy right here is accepting water directly from the aqueous accumulator below it. Okay, and then there's another pipe below this guy that is actually piping that same water out into this guy. So both of these machines are getting water from below here, this guy. And that is allowing him to operate because he's getting hydrogen from him, who is separating water into oxygen and hydrogen, and he's getting water. Processing the biofuel, getting a substrate, I think it is, and creating ethylene in the process. Ethylene is actually being piped out into these guys, into their internal tanks, like so, and the substrate is going right here. Now, I don't know what we're going to use the substrate for. If anything, maybe we'll trash it. I don't know. But this is basically the process. It's not that complicated. I am probably going to go and get the builder set up again. One, just so we can see if this is even touched. Because right now, our stock is full. The builder is done mining. And this is all the stuff we got from it, if you're curious. So we also got these guys. I mean, this is just kind of what we have available to us. It's all ugly. It's randomly placed down, and it's not very good. I know. We will design things. I am a big fan of getting stuff first. I want to get set up. I want to fly. I want to have all of my materials so that when I start to build, I don't have to stop until, like, I won't have to stop to go get more materials, more building materials. I'll have them being created for me. That's my style. So until then, maybe we don't do some building, but I'm going to try to make it look as good as I can in the process. Okay. This is a fun part, but it takes a pretty long time to fall from the top all the way down to the bottom. There was some Allthemodium there. Got to remember that I actually take fall damage here. So I kind of dug out this corner, but I didn't really need to. I thought we were further back from the builder, but we're not. So I'm going to go ahead and select this corner. And then we're just going to, ouch. Like I said, I got to remember that I take damage from this stuff. But we're just going to go over here and kind of make this a lot bigger. Boop. And then when we turn on the builder, we're going to go back to see how. We're going to go back to see exactly how this guy is doing, our power system. We're going to see how our power system is doing with this. We're going to see if he stays charged up. Because we do that, he's staying charged. I mean, he hasn't... Yeah, he is digging. He is digging a bunch of stuff, and he is staying charged. So if we go back home now... And then this guy right here. So if this guy, yeah, he is staying full. Look at it. A stack upgrade and 3 speed upgrades. But it's going now, at least. I think it's able to keep up. Fingers crossed. It is a fully sped up builder, which, if you're not familiar, goes very quick. You see how quickly it's actually dumping the items. When it does dump the items, like, you see how many is digging and how quick. You guys want to see it go? I had to turn the sound down because it is very loud, but this is the speed of a builder, mind you. Now, obviously, you see it does slow down when it comes to some ore. Fully sped up importer to my system. Cannot keep up. Cannot keep up. Wow. Also, something else that not only are we keeping up with the builder, we're gaining ethylene. Like, this guy's actually burning some. But overall, I think he's kind of gaining it, especially because this guy is definitely gaining it. So once he maxes out, all of this stuff from here is going to go directly into here. One thing I've noticed about this area is that it rains all the time. I am constantly waiting until nighttime to clear the weather. Now, I don't have to wait. I could do stuff. I could even record during it. It's fine. I just don't like it. I want it to be pretty all the time. I don't even know if that's possible in this pack, but I did find something that intrigued me, and it led me down a path that I think we're going to take, like, now. There's apparently a way to summon a djinn that clears the weather. I don't know if this is like a permanent in the area clearing the weather type deal. if maybe there's some way for me to hit a button every time it rains to clear it or what. But if there is any way to keep it clear, I'm going to take that shot. Now, I am fairly certain we're pretty far away from this, but I wanted to jump down that road. The other part of this that I really like is that I've never done it before. Occultism is a mod that I've heard things about. I've never actually used it. Like, not once. So I wanted to go ahead and jump into something else that I don't know and something else that I'm not doing in other series. Now, step one appears to be this, and I had kind of looked it up online. I probably could have just gone in here to kind of type in occultism, and you probably would have seen the books, especially this one. It's right at the front. It even tells you it's an introduction to the spirit world. We probably should have just looked here, but, you know, I looked online. So you make this guy pretty simply Demon's Dream Seeds and a book. These seeds, you just go break grass like you would wheat seeds, and you'll get those eventually, I guess. Now, we've done plenty of that, so we actually have well, I say quite a few. We have like 8 of them. But when you open it, I do like how they changed this. I will say that right off the bat. I kind of like when the books are different. Most books now just opens the picture of a book, has words on both, and you know what? It's effective. It's very effective because it works. That's what everybody does. You get the information you need and you can go through the mod. But when you've got something like this, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Now, I'm not necessarily going to read everything. I have a feel. Oh, here's that open book I was talking about. I'm not going to read all of it on stream. On stream. I'm not streaming right now. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to do it on video. So if you want to read any of this, feel free to pause the video and read it yourself. I'm going to read through some of these and then I'll kind of go through them so you have a chance to pause if you want to read. But other than that, I'm not actually going to show a whole lot of the words on the screen. Some of these here we're not necessarily going to do now. I just kind of wanted to show you a few of them in advance so that way we can kind of get started with things a little bit. But I don't like you guys to be completely and utterly out of touch with what's actually going on. So I know I'm going very, very quick and I apologize, but I have to. There's a lot of things here. We're going to stop there for now. So we kind of get these guys here already looked at. Now, what we need to do is actually go and get some of the fruit first. I don't know if we can, I don't know. Can we put this in a pot? Can I put this in a pot? I can. So we get these things. We're definitely going to do this. And it grows pretty quick too. It actually grows pretty quick. I'm okay with that. So we'll have all of this fruit that we need because it's used in various ways. I think I can get a tertiary again. It makes you grow in 49 seconds. I can live with that. I can live with that. So let me go ahead and get one of these guys set up. Now, the first thing that they basically tell you is to get some spirit fire. This is going to be the easiest way to kind of get. Oh, that's kind of popping in my inventory because of the thingamabob. Is basically like I don't know, there's a better way to get resources is spirit fire here, which I can stand in. Woohoo! It doesn't hurt living beings apparently, but the way they, I guess, prefer you to get it is actually to eat this, and then you can mine the stone and mine the logs, oak logs, and andesite, I believe. So we could do that, but just to save time, we're not going to. We're going to get, I think we don't, yeah, we do have the wood essence. So I can make all the oak logs that I want, and I have probably andesite. I would assume I have a bunch of it. Wow, I actually don't have that much andesite. No kidding. Okay, then. But we're going to get a bunch of this anyway. We're just going to do it this way because... Wow, that was quick. Okay, I didn't know if it would take time or not. Let me go to sleep. So, I mean, I just feel like that's going to be the best way for us to kind of progress in this mod easier. So, I don't know. If you want me to go out, I want to eat one of the fruits just to see what it's like. but we're not actually going to do anything with it long term, I don't think, unless they make us. But if we're up here, let's go. I don't know if it matters really. I cleared off this mountain for a different project. I was going to do that project. I decided against that project this episode. But we'll eventually do it. But we're going to jump over here for now. Nothing looks different. It says oak trees and stuff. So if we go like, how long does it last? Oh, wow. It's almost gone already. It's done. So it's gone. This confused. I don't know. This is weird. It feels weird to me. I feel like Spirit Fire is definitely the way to go. I don't know what that was supposed to do, but it didn't seem to do a whole lot. Let me go ahead to oak. See, yeah, we have a whole stack of oak. We'll just start with a stack of each. And if I did that wrong somehow, now I'm... Okay, so that's not what you burn for that. Never mind. Let's see. It would show us other something. This other world wood. Okay, so they have lumber bees. Interesting. So I don't know how to get that. I mean, it tells you in the book. It tells you in the book how to get it. It says basically to break oak trees and then it's only visible then? I don't know. Let me see if I can find a little bit of this wood here. I think we're going to need it. Alright, we're in an area with nothing but oak trees. Oh! That did something! Oh, it's lagged. Oh, there we go. Okay, so how long... Oh, it didn't, like, it didn't work initially. Go away. That is such a weird vision thing. That was so wicked and weird. Okay, see, I guess that's what it's supposed to do. I don't know what happened last time. Is it because we weren't around anything? I don't know. Let me go get some more of the fruit, maybe? And let me read through the book again to see. I think if we got the divination rod thingamabob. Those of you who paused and read will know what I'm talking about. Maybe that will help us? Alright, so what it's saying is to put the saplings in there. And we get the oak saplings from Occultism, which are going to give us the ability to harvest the logs after they grow. So we'll grow the trees over there. Let me get some bone meal and stuff. This ought to be fun. Ultimine works on the flowers. That's cool. I know. A lot of you like them. It's fine. I apologize. We kind of need the room, and I'm not a big fan of the flowers. I mentioned this before. That's okay. Maybe I'll put some of these flowers down in commemoration of those of you who like them or something. I don't know. Whatever. Look, we have a lot of room now. I'm going to end up doing that to the entire area because this looks so much better than that. I'm sorry, but it does. All right, so the next few things, here you go for those of you who want to pause to read this stuff. Basically, this is what we've got to do in order to get the first rituals done. This is just a brush to clean up stuff. This is a bigger one. It's not crazy or anything, but it's just one of those deals. And again, if you read something in here and I'm not doing it because, I don't know, I just didn't go through with it or I didn't see something in the book and you're one of the ones who paused, feel free to tell me because it doesn't mean I did for sure see them all. I'm just reading through off camera so you don't have to literally listen to me read it to you. But anyway, so the first thing I think we need is the chalk. They walk you through one of the rituals in here and we're going to go ahead and do that ourselves. We're going to do that particular ritual because it's actually pretty cool. I think it's the crushing spirit or something. But we're going to do that. And we're going to do, I don't know. Wow, there's a lot of chalks. Okay, white chalk is the one we want. All right, so you get the burnt other stone by smelting other stone. Or you get, yeah. I said that right. It sounded like I was saying too many of the same words. And you get the other ones just by dropping these into the thing. And I didn't want to drop them all because I might need them. But we're getting plenty of these guys, so I won't have to worry about getting them. We're just fine. We'll be peaches. Anytime we need to get more stuff, I can easily plant the saplings, grow it, eat one of these, and harvest it. So if you just see me have a bunch more of the wood or a bunch more of the stone, it's really not difficult to get either of those. So I would rather be able to drop oak logs into the fire to get these, but it is what it is. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and craft the chalk first. And then we're going to go basically, okay, so we've crafted the impure chalk. Boom. We're going to do one for now. And then we drop this guy into the fire, and it gives us a regular chalk, right? White chalk. So we're probably going to want the brush at some point if I make a mistake. You know what? Let's go ahead and get that. And that was a screen hitch for me too, not just in the video. That was the thing for sure. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go here. Okay, so yeah, let's get the brush here as well. Just chalk brush. Okay, so it's nothing crazy. Chalk. Oops. I must have left that on there. It was already up and everything. Look at that. So now we have the brush as well. So if we do make a mistake and write it down or whatever at a place that we didn't want it, then so be it. I think we might actually do the first one up here. I cleared out the area down there because I was like, oh, it's a spirit or it's a yada, yada, yada. But I think we're going to do the first one like right in the middle if we have room for it. Why not? You know, just go for it. Now, I went ahead and crafted a few things. Keep in mind, we do have our dye essence here. It wasn't meant for us to have this other part easier, but it ended up that way because now we have all the black dye and white dye that we need to make all of the purified ink, which is dropping black dye in our fire, and the white dye, which is just kind of used. But what I did is I went ahead and made this guy, which was simple enough, really not complicated, especially since I told you about the dyes and how to get these things. So we now have this. And again, if you're one of the ones who paused when we were looking at the Dictionary of Spirits, then you know all we need to do to get the bound one is combine them together and boom. We have a bound book or a book of binding foliot, whatever. I don't know. It's basically the foliot. Cross Lamararuk. Cross Lam Marark. These names are going to be so fun to say. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on. We have our chalk. We have the book. I even went ahead and made these guys, which again, that's in the book. If you paused, if you didn't, that's where it was, and we have them because of that. Now, I think the last real part that I need to do for this is lay everything out, and that's outlined in the book too. I'm just not sure where. It's right here. I was literally about to click on it. It's in this. You guys already saw this, but again, if you wanted to pause it again to see one of these pages or something, feel free. I'm going to go ahead and actually read through it and set it up, so we're pretty much good to go. Okay, ready to go. We've gotten all of this set up now. I'm pretty sure I did this correctly. What we need to do is actually place particular items in these sacrificial bowls. Not the golden one. They specify that in the book. Not the golden one. But basically, this is the ore. They just want you to put the raw ore here. It's going to summon foliate, which is like the slow crusher or something. So after that, we put the book in the center. And you wait for him to spawn, apparently. Started summoning foliate or crusher. So you just wait, I guess, for it. Oh, the one thing is gone. Does it show like a... It doesn't say anything really. It's not showing a progress bar. We just chill, right? There's two of them gone. Two gone. We just gotta wait. There's three. And the fourth. Yeah. Oh, it's got to go one more. Okay. One more. Are you here? Hello? Hey, demon. Hey, demon, show up now. Ah, I found the demon. Best friends forever. Hi. You are Cross-Lamarark. Cross-Lamarark. Okay, so we drop ore around him. So let's see about this. Okay, we're gonna drop him. Let's do a small amount. Okay, it says he's slow, so let's do 16. We just drop it in his area. Oh, he picked it up. So there's 16 of them. Can I nudge him back on the plate or something? I can. Okay. There you go. Now you're on the plate. Now we're good. I feel better because you're sitting on the golden thingamabobber. So I wonder how long it takes. We gave him 16, right? And I want to see how much we get. Oh, we got. Oh. Look at that. We just got 2. I think he is. He's giving us 2 back every time. It takes a while, obviously. But we could basically just drop him the ore? Like, I'm trying to think of how to do this automatically, right? So we could have, like, I don't know, something that actually drops items into the world. He'll pick them up. And then we'll have, like, a vacuum hopper or an advanced item collector or something. Because I guess he drops them on the ground. Let's actually do this here. Yeah, see, he dropped them somewhere close. I want to see if he drops them, like, randomly or if it's in a similar spot every time. I'm guessing it's random. Somewhere within his circle. That's my guess. Come on, dude. You are very, very slow. Yeah, well, actually, that's the second time it's been there. Second time it went there, man. Anyway, so we have this guy now. And we have indeed summoned a spirit. And he has indeed crushed some ore for us. And he's ore doubling, which is fantastic. Yeah, okay, so it goes very close to the same place every time. Which is fine. I mean, that's totally okay. We'll make it work. Not that it's even a problem. It's actually better if it's in the same spot every time. And he's done. And we did indeed get double every single time. It just finished the last one, so we're at 32. We gave him 16. So we're good to go. He is a doubler. Now, there's a couple things I don't know. So those of you who have used this particular mod before, it does say something about them decaying. So number one, how do I know if they are decaying? How much time do I have? And 2, it also says something about healing them. So you can heal them if you, what is shift right click or something? Yes, health 8 out of 8. I don't know. Oh, owned by. Aren't you a little cutie pie? Okay. I didn't say that. I don't know what you're talking about. So, something about healing them too with these things. I think. I don't know though. I could use some assistance if anybody knows. If not, I can look it up as well. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's okay. It's okay. We have 65 levels. How do we get 65 levels? Anyway, what is all this? Arcs. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. Anyway. But I will say that that is about all the time we have. We're going to go further into this, of course. Like I said, I want to get the clear weather gin. I don't exactly know how to do that yet, but it's in the book somewhere, and we will find it, and I will figure it out because I am so tired of the rain. Anyway, if you liked the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.